Hey, what's up YouTube? How are you guys doing today? Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today what I have for you guys is a USB condenser microphone comparison review, and the two microphones that I will be comparing in this video are the MAONO AU-PM421 and the MAONO AU-PM401. The microphone that you are hearing right now is the PM401. I have it right here in front of me, and I actually just recently bought the PM421. I did a review of it. I think I posted that review last week. So if you want to go back and see the unboxing of that mic and everything, I'll go ahead and link that video down in the description below. And throughout this video, I'll be switching between the two microphones, and if you would like to know which microphone I'm using at any given point, just look right here in the corner of the screen. And in this video, I will be talking to you about some of the differences between the two microphones, and then I'll do a side-by-side audio comparison of the two microphones where I will switch from one microphone to the other pretty quickly. And then at the end, I'll tell you guys which microphone I think's better. And let's go ahead and jump right into this. So first of all, let's take a look at the Amazon pages really quick. As you can see here, the PM421 goes for $79.99 on Amazon, comes with free shipping and also comes with free returns. And if we look at the PM401, it usually goes for $62.99. However, it looks like right now there's a deal, so it's going for $53.54. So usually there is a price difference of about $17. However, right now with this deal they're having on the 401, there is a difference of $27, which is a pretty good deal in my opinion. I've always really loved the PM401. And I will have these Amazon pages linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check those out. Both microphones come with free shipping and free returns. When it comes down to the similarities and differences between the two microphone bundle kits, they both come with the same exact hardware and accessories. They both come with the boom arm desk stand, pop filters, wind muffs, USB cables, and shock mounts. Both microphones can be used with a smartphone if you have an OTG adapter. I have tested both of these microphones out with my iPhone XR and they both work. If you look at the front of the PM421, you'll see that there is a mute button and there's also a gain knob. And if you look at the PM401, you'll see that there is a mute button and a headphone jack for zero latency monitoring. So they each kind of have something that the other one doesn't. Both microphones are made out of metal. However, if you look at the mesh part that blocks the capsule of the microphone, on the PM421, that part's made out of plastic, and on the PM401, it's made out of metal. I prefer it to be made out of metal. It just makes it seem like a higher quality microphone, but honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. So now that we've looked at the similarities and differences between the two microphones, let's move on to our side-by-side audio comparison. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch from one microphone to the other very quickly. I'm going to do it 4 times. So I'm gonna switch to the PM401 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, here we are over at the PM401. Try to listen to see if you hear any kind of a noise floor. I mean, it's not very loud, but let's go ahead and compare that to the PM421. Alright guys, so now you're listening to the PM421. Let's go ahead and listen for a noise floor. I mean, this one also has one, but it's definitely not loud. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM401. This is what it sounds like when I'm typing on my keyboard behind the microphone. Can you guys hear that? Now let's switch over to the PM421. This is what it sounds when I'm talking on the microphone and typing on my keyboard at the same time. Now let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM401. This is what it sounds like when I'm plucking my guitar. This is what it sounds like when I'm strumming my guitar. Now we're back over at the PM421. This is what it sounds like when I pluck my guitar. This is what it sounds like when I strum my guitar. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM401. Now we're back over at the PM401 for a 4th and final time. Take one more listen to see if you could tell a difference between the two microphones and if there's one microphone that you prefer over the other. And let's go ahead and take our last listen to the PM421 before I let you guys know which microphone I like more. And now we're back over at the PM421. For the fourth and final time, let me know down in the comments below if there's one microphone that you prefer the sound of over the other microphone. This is going to be a tough one for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and re-listen to the audio that I just recorded, and then I'll come back and I'll let you guys know which microphone I think sounds better. Alright guys, so I'm back. I listened back to the audio that I just recorded, and I gotta say, the difference between the two microphones is very minimal. And I was almost indecisive about which microphone I preferred the sound of, but when it comes down to it, I think that the PM401 has a slightly lower noise floor than the PM421. However, I believe the PM421 has a slightly crisper response. I guess it's a little more sensitive to the higher frequencies. So if that's kind of like the sound that you're going for, the sound that you like, you know, the PM421 is probably going to be the microphone that you want to go for. However, I do have to just say that I think that the microphones were so similar in sound to each other that you could probably go with either one. If it were up to me and I were deciding between the PM421 and the PM401, I think the biggest deciding factor for me, at least, and this might be different for different people, but for me, I think the thing that I like more about the PM421 is that it has a gain knob on the front of the microphone. I might even sacrifice a little bit of audio quality, you know, even though this microphone does have a slightly louder noise floor, I might still go with the PM421 just for the convenience of having the gain knob on the front of the microphone. I think having that gain knob would justify paying a little bit more for this microphone than the PM401. However, I just want to mention really quick, the PM401, like I was showing earlier, does have a headphone jack on the front of the microphone, so you can get that zero latency monitoring. If you are planning on using either of these microphones with a smartphone, specifically with an iPhone, I would definitely recommend going with the PM401 because it does have that headphone jack on the front of the microphone, and you're going to need that to monitor your audio. But for me personally, at the end of the day, I think I would probably go for the PM421. But then again, guys, you guys heard the same exact audio that I heard. Did you guys notice a bigger difference between the microphones than I did? I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Once again, I will have the Amazon pages for both of these microphones also linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check those out. If you are interested in learning more about using a USB condenser microphone with an iPhone or another smartphone, I have 2 videos on how you can do that. I'll go ahead and link those videos down in the description of this video. And if you did like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. And if you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. I post new microphone reviews every Monday. I call it Microphone Mondays. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's at YT_Tobias. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.